All right, guys, so I get to read Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion, #1. And it's pretty cool. This whole Forever Evil has been awesome. I'm not a big villain person. I'm not really into like, oh man, the bad guys rule. Like I love the rebels, screw the Sith. You know, I'm a Jedi all the way. You know, kind of that thing. Like I've always rooted for the good guy in the greatest sense possible because that's the best. Captain America, you know, Cyclops. They're always the best good guys. But I like when they switch it up. Like I like Villains Month every year for DC. They've been doing that the last couple of years, and it's a really cool thing. I really like Forever Evil because I love the Crime Syndicate, and I think they're really cool. And every time they've always done a reimagining of them, it's been awesome. And this giant event centered around them is cool because it's like the first giant event, blah, 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 blah. There's so many cool things about it. The Rogues being one of the coolest group of bad guys because they're not really bad makes me want to read it. So, boom, I'm jumping on it. And I didn't read the Grodd issue of the whole Forever Evil Villain Month thing, like, missed it. And it kind of like, it feels like you need to read it because I had no idea what's going on. I mean, it kind of explains itself. And I feel like I missed out a little bit, which sucks, but you don't really need it. I would just highly recommend to do it because there's probably a ton of story in that I totally missed out on, and I don't want you guys to do that. Either way, it's a great, awesome story. I love what they've done with the Rogues where they actually have powers. I mean, I kind of miss like the Captain Cold's gun, and everyone's like, you know, cool things where like the Flash was their bad guy that had these crazy, insane powers that made no sense, and they had toys that made no sense, but that still worked. I mean, it's cool that they have powers now. It's whatever, but like, I want the gun back, man. I want all their guns back. Either way, it's a cool story because they handle the Rogues really, really, really well. Like how they're supposed to be. Like they're douches, but they're not douches to be douches. They're just douches because that's what they know. They're criminals. And they had it to a sense. I like that they love Central City so much. They're not just going to give it up. And it ends with a cool like, oh snap. Can't wait to see what happens next. So overall, it's like a pretty decent issue. But it wasn't knocking my socks off. It wasn't blowing me away like actual Forever Evil is. So I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 Nerd Skulls. But it is an awesome story, and you guys should check it out. Because the Rogues are badass, and they're all cool. Duh. You're not. They are.